Hi everyone, in today's video I want to tell you a couple of tricks you can do to help your racing mind stop racing when you want to fall asleep after a heavy day or when you wake up in the middle of the night and facing a heavy day after. This happened to me last night. Devastating. 2 a.m. I woke up, I couldn't sleep. I hated it. Turned and tossed, God knows how many times. I couldn't sleep. Thoughts of what happened during the day, back to back, back to back, back to back, like this engine that starts and does not turn off. Thoughts of the day after, how many emails I'm supposed to respond that I forgot, how many voice messages I have to respond, the paperwork that are piling like this, you name it. So then it dawned on me. I said, Azita, you're a therapist. For God's sake, tonight is the night to calm this brain of yours down. This is actually embarrassing. You're supposed to know this. You're preaching about this in your therapy room. So this is what I did, and it worked. Number 1, do not turn and toss. Oh, actually number 0, do not panic. Do not freak out. The more you panic and freak out that, oh my God, I can't sleep, the worse it is. Tell yourself, I'm going to handle this. My brain is trying to solve problems. I'm going to tell my brain to calm down because in this state of mind, I cannot solve any problems. I will be gentle with myself and I am going to fall asleep. So number 0, do not panic. Number 1, get out of your bed. Do not waste your time turning and tossing. It's useless. Get out of your bed ASAP. And the reason for that is as follows. When you relocate your body, you create a disruption in that vicious cycle of racing thoughts. The more disruption you create, the better it is. Distraction, it kills that vicious cycle. So you relocate the body. That's excellent first step. Now, when you go to another room, use all your 5 senses. Vision, hearing, touch, smell, taste. Preferably all 5, but the main point here is to slow down whatever you take in through your senses. That's the key word, slow down. And guess what? You know why? The reason is the thoughts we have, they are just rapid. They come and go, come and go. They grow up like mushrooms after a heavy rain. So slow down. When you look around, look slowly. Look at your couch. Look at the TV that is turned off. Look at your back sitting there. Slowly feel your feet on the ground, the carpet on the ground, if it's cold, if it's hot. Slow down. When you slow down, you are fighting with that speed in your brain. It's excellent, believe me. So anyways, step number 2. No, I think probably 3. Whatever, the next step. Go and get yourself a piece of paper and a pen. And now you have an option to sit somewhere and jot them down, all the thoughts that are coming to your brain. Allow all these thoughts that you were avoiding to attack you. Let them attack you. Tell them, hello, thoughts. Here I am. What the hell do you want to tell me? Or you go back to your bed, make yourself super comfy, turn off the light, and put your paper and pencil next to you. And again, welcome all these intrusive thoughts. Tell them, come on in, I'm ready. Believe me, for a moment they don't even come in, but they start. So when they come in, jot them down on that piece of paper. Do not worry about any kind of a structure. Just jot them down, right? Don't worry about if they're horizontal, if they are systematic, if it's vertical, whatever. Just write. Email you have to write to that person, the telephone call you missed, all of those. Now, if your brain says, let's problem solve, kindly you tell your brain, this is not the time. I'm having all of these things on this piece of paper. I will problem solve when I can, when I will be successful. Right now, I need to rest. You must do this compassionately, kindly, and very patiently. Now, we come to the next step, which is actually the very important part of these skills I'm telling you, and that is to make yourself super heavy. Just drop all your muscles on your bed. Allow it to sink in on your bed. Allow the gravity to just help you drop down, drop. Become as heavy as possible. Feel that heaviness in you. You can use imagery here, which would be quite helpful. For me, the imagery of a polar bear is the best thing ever. A polar bear that is about to go to hibernation. It's winter time. The polar bear is ready to sleep. All the energy consumption comes down, the heart rate comes down, and the bear goes to hibernation. That works for me. It makes me heavy like that bear, and I can calm down that brain of mine. Now for you might be different. It might be you feel that you're a heavy stone, that you're just sitting on the ground and nobody can move you. Just find your own imagery, or if no imagery comes to you, no problem. Just feel heavy. Allow the gravity to help you. When you get to that state, then we are paying attention to the breathing. We are paying attention to the breathing. That is super important. The kind of a breathing I'm going to tell you. You breathe in, pause. Breathe in, pause. Breathe in, and then when your lungs are full, pause a little longer. Pay attention to that moment of pause. Hold your breath. Like, when we were kids, we go to the pool and we can't swim, we just hold our breath. That kind of a holding of a breath. So fragments. Now slowly breathe out. Again, breathe out, tiny bit pause, hold your breath, hold. Look at that holding. Breathe out, hold. Again, hold. Breathe out, hold, and then breathe out completely. Then go back to your normal breathing a couple of times, 5 times, 4 times, whatever, and then repeat this particular breathing I told you. Your mind will go absolutely crazy because it cannot, crazy in a good sense this time, it cannot race anymore. When you pay attention to that breath, it can't. It's almost impossible. It worked for me. I hope it works for you. I'm gonna repeat this just to recap. When you can't fall asleep or you wake up, number 0, do not panic. Number 1, get out ASAP, go to another room. Number 3, I don't know why I completely forgot, was it 2 or 3? Whatever number it is. Use all your senses in a very slow motion format to calm your system down. The next step, get a piece of paper and a pen and jot down all the thoughts that are coming to your brain. The next step, make yourself super heavy and comfortable on the bed. And the next one is breathe in segments of breathing and holding, breathing and holding. And then the same thing for breathing out. Do it and then go back to your normal breathing and repeat this process a couple of times. And before you know it, you are back to sleep. I hope it works for you. If it doesn't, write me an email, post something on this YouTube video. I will get back to you and we problem solve. Wishing you all the best and talk to you soon.